on in. There's a moose in our room. We're going to be touching it, yes, if that's your question. My expectations today are a little higher than normal. You know that I like to laugh and goof around a little bit, but today we got knives out. It's a little more serious. Plus, even though I want today to be fun, there's something serious about taking the life of an animal, right? I mean, like, I don't take that lightly. This is not just fun. I mean, like, an animal gave its life for this. We need to respect that. Plus, this is the food that is going to be consumed by a lot of families in our school community. The Alaska Department of Fish and Game offers educational harvest permits. The goal being for students to learn about Alaska's wildlife, Alaska's cultural traditions. Obviously for me as a biology teacher, also bringing in the angle of learning animal anatomy, all the way around that knee through the skin. Okay. I do this in conjunction, so I'm part of a program at Chugiak High School called the World Discovery Seminar Program. And those students that are in my biology class are also taking an Alaska Studies class. So in that class, they learn about some of Alaska's indigenous cultures and cultural traditions. Of course, also about Alaska's wildlife and such. So this is a way to bring together lessons in science and lessons in social studies, and really just helping students to be a little more exposed to the place in which we live. Of course, we're all Alaskans, but a lot of my students haven't lived here very long or just don't come from families who have these sorts of experiences as far as hunting and utilizing wild game and such. So it's a way to tie all that together and frankly just do something a little different.
So I'm just removing the hide by removing like the layer in between the meat and the skin. I don't know that much what I'm doing.
So what we're going to do today is we'll do the initial skinning and quartering, and then later this week the students will trim the meat, and then we'll grind it and seal it and prepare it. Most of the meat gets donated to families in our community, and then each student will also get to bring one package home to share with their family.
My sister did it a couple years ago when she was a freshman, so I knew we were probably going to do it too. But last freshman didn't do it, so I was like hoping we did it, but we got one, so we're happy.
I think it's really cool that we're able to do this as educational and donate this and give it to people who need the moose and just enjoy the experience. And it's just all the different processes. It's really cool to learn about all this stuff.
I think it's really cool how we get to be hands-on in high school this much, because this is definitely not normal. For a lot of people wouldn't assume that we would butcher a moose for science instead of doing some paperwork.
When I've done this before, again, I didn't have the whole animal here before, but even just having the legs, there were certainly students who, wide-eyed is a good way to put it. Actually, though, a lot of times I've had students that prior to the experience have expressed, cut down, please, don't cut up, uneasiness, or frankly, just not wanting to do it. And in my experience the previous times is often those students are really, really engaged once they're here. It'll obviously be a little bit crazy, but I also have experienced that a lot of students step up their game when they get to do this kind of hands-on work. And so we'll see. It's hard to know what to expect, but I think what I expect is they're going to do a great job and have a lot of fun with it, and hopefully learn a little bit in the process and lots of laughter, and yeah. I'd like to thank the biologists with the Department of Fish and Game for supporting this program, and also just appreciate the administration for giving me the freedom to do something a little bit crazy, because I could definitely see them being like, yeah, no, knives in the hands of freshmen, bad idea, but